Ten Tournament Championship convening here in Champaign-Urbana. Starting off the first round with this tomorrow. That's a team that's won 11 straight games. Big Ten champion Northwestern.
Kylie Sand at the top because she can stretch a single into a double, but Peyton Lincavage, coach had a choice to make, right? So Emily Rocker, Allison Smith in the circle against.
The last time she faced this Rutgers lineup allowed 6 earned. In there, 4 strike 3. Allison Smith strikes. Peyton Lincavage up at the. Lincavage sends this one to right field, but caught by Wilkeson. 2 away. Speed and prowess with Roberti, Audie, and Wilkeson as well. And Smith at the plate for the Scarlet Knights.
Last time, one of those players, both, will need to step up.
Popped up, shallow outfield. Underneath it is Farley, a 1-2-3 inning.
Actually, she's one of those players, and we joke, Sloan, maybe I picked her to highlight just because I love her name. It's
career low ERA for her. Had a complete game against North pitching staff this year. So she's coming into the postseason.
You're describing the wear and tear isn't quite as much.
Popped up and caught for out number 1. And it's a couple weeks ago. Went up to Coach Butler and said, hey, how do I get the ball more? It's the ball in the circle in big moments like she was against Northwestern. Lined out into left field, first base hit of the game from Melina Wilkes.
Northwestern playing a game 3 tough, and now playing an Ohio State team that.
First team all Big Ten as a sophomore. Over to second, the flip to second, and the throw in time. The defense out.
Then when Coach talks about their defense, it all makes sense, and the momentum that can create then.
To the outfield. Chased down by Wilkeson. She makes the grab. Athleticism as well. 10. Shown off in the outfield as well. Softly tapped over to second, and Farley makes the throw for out number 2. Tired all 5 batters she's faced so far. Efficiency, the production that they have when this is a team that's making its case for the NCAA tournament. That's 6 up, 6 down for Allison. 8 seasons, winning records for 12, and through the gap is Sam Hackenbrack. Leadoff single for the last 6, though have taken 5 of the last 7 weekend series, but high chopper fielded by Lawson. That will move this at bat.
And in general, Ohio State seems.
Bounce up the middle. And the throw made by Sand, 2 away. Catching duties with Sam Hackenbrack. She grounds this one out again. Beautiful stop, the throw in time. Kylie.
Fun to watch. And Coach, we were talking to her a couple days ago coming into this game, and she was referencing.
Drilled into left field off the wall, but foul. A well-hit ball, though, by against them. Can compete against anyone. Working the walk is Punk. A hard-fought at-bat.
It's the process, and you have to stay process-oriented when you want to see the results.
Church looking good, too, framing that up. She's gotten more experience. But back-to-back walks by Smith to lead.
I would say for Smith, at this point, don't.
Orange puts it into play, laced to the outfield, but it is caught by Wilkeson. And the runners will
run.
Roped into the gap, it'll get down, runs will score for Rutgers. 1 comes in, and it
walks at the bottom of the order, turns the lineup over for the top. Sam saw a bunch of pitches.
The last time they met.
It was up.
Lincavage pops it up and it lands. Another run will score. She goes to second. Here comes another throw to the plate. The swipe in. These teams 4 runs in 16 innings.
So this was kind of
They were tough at bats. She was kind of grinding through this lineup. Morgan Smith does not lay off, and that is out. Your Big Ten alma mater, that's completely fine too. Bump, first pitch, and she will line out to the outfield, one away.
Try to shift that momentum a little bit, slow things down again. That's kind of...
Farley lifts it into left field. It's gonna fall for a base hit.
That time, Fawcett won, but there, Farley gets the best of her today.
Another ball hit deep into center field, and that goes out. Raya Rodriguez, we are tied at 2. Hitting that to the deepest part of the park.
She may be small in stature, but that is a big hit. And again, they're seeing Vickers now. Second time through with Rodriguez, her first at bat, second time through.
Another ball lofted into the outfield, but underneath it is Chavez. Chew away.
I would then go into the field with it. No, I'm just kidding.
He's 5 for 9 in that most recent series. This one, she just reaches over the plate, taps it to second, and the inning is over. That was, by the way, the second short. In there, 4 strike 3. Love. A lot of confidence exactly where she was going. Western, where she hit her first home run of the season. This one, she chops the jump toss, not in time. That was the first bat. Fly ball to center field. Tracked down by Audie. And they've had disappointments this season after a third place finish. And popped up in the infield and chased down by Farley. And that's
just saying, so you can put them to work and be successful. Induce that ground ball, it's enough.
Hackenbrack laces it to right field. It's a base hit. She's thinking 2, sprinting in. And this is a lineup for Ohio State where it is hit high in the air and caught by Fawcett, calling everyone off.
Some walks, but then you got to capitalize, especially in this.
Roberti lined into left field. It's a base hit. Hackenbrack will stop at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Dane Vickers allowing just a couple singles, but has found herself
her way into the lineup.
Popped it up in the infield. Chew away, everybody stays.
How about that? From Vic coming back, getting that strike that she needed, and
Farley strikes out, and Vickers.
That was huge. You know, normally Sloan I'd like highlight or do some come in on them.
Bach sent out to center field, chased down by Audie. 1 away. It's feeling like that confidence is renewed. They've gone through a season to know. Hit up the middle by Orange with 1 away.
And you know, we were just talking about Orange House.
Sand reaches base. That is what drives Rutgers off by 1 or 2 runs. They are 11-5 in 1-run game. And Cabbage bounces it up the middle. The flip, not in time. It was a beautiful. So Matthew Jimmer takes over.
That's when I think the discussion happened where she was actually being ejected.
Through for a base hit. Multiple runs come in. Takes a 4-2 lead. Pitcher's perspective too, when you do have
that
kind
goes
of
both ways.
5 this season, bases loaded. popped up in the infield. Farley calls everyone off. The runners stay, and 2 away. Part of this adjustment when some teams might only see lofted and caught in the infield, out up
for the defensive team, yeah. In the Big Ten, you'll see in the NCAA tournament with teams that make it.
Mariah Rodriguez, a line drive base hit, gets through. She's 2 for 3 today. Right into the glove of Vickers. She throws a little haphazardly to second, goes with the fielder's choice.
We're looking at theirs.
Another chance for a double play for the Scarlet Knights. Not in time. Quartercracks beats it out.
I should say the series victories, when I was
due and playing in this conference to get you in to the NCAA tournament. Hackenbrack hasn't done that today. Out of the park run, and the Buckeyes score 2 more. The ball off the bat of Sam Hackenbrack in that number 4 spot. And Audie works a walk back in the 3rd. Vickers.
They just keep it low.
On the ground.
Get the ground ball.
Fielded by Lawson, and the inning is over. But a huge. There was a whole lot of dramatics too. Can't be
good game.
Bounced on the ground. The throw goes awry. Going into second in the 3rd inning after the 2nd shortest outing of this season for Allison Smith. Bunt popped up. Charging in is Bump for out number 1. Brought in by Coach Butler to try and break up this. Herka gets contact, pops it up, and Quartercracks right underneath to put it away. 5 straight hitless games for Orange. Reaches over the plate, taps it to Ruck, quick throw to first, and the inning comes to a. So her absence certainly felt an important role player for this Buckeye.
Too, and that's why we know that they're thinking of them and playing for them.
Deep fly ball to center field, and the catch is made.
Running out of time
in the postseason. From Utica, Ohio to pinch hit, but right to the first baseman, Punk. Committed the run scoring to 2 home runs in 2 different innings. It's never. Reaching down right to the right fielder, Hura, and the inning is.
She's for sure. And for the reasons you're describing, Sloan.
She taps this softly, Bump charges, and in time, she beats out.
Love those plays as a 3rd baseman.
Lofted into right field. Wilkeson had to take a different route to it, but she had to practice so much, I'm sure, at least from your playing career, about the footwork, and
that makes sense. Can't speed it up in your mind like you're saying. Hard hit.
Another ground ball. Quartercracks over to first, and Ruck happy about her infield deep single.
And we just saw the top of Rutgers lineup. They went 1-2.
Rodriguez on the ground, tries to sprint it out. But in time is Linkavich. 5th in average, 3rd in hits in Big Ten play. Vickers has been so steady. In the dirt, though.
That was
and she issues a walk.
Just hoping she could bite, throw that first.
Has a knack for coming up with a big hit. Had a walk-off in the 9th to beat. Quartercracks to short, Sand bobbles it, throws to second, 2 aboard. Coming into the game.
Big difference from Vickers, who we just saw. She might not even break 60. Vickers was up. Vickers, that angle is.
And Sam Hackenbrack says, no trouble with that. She catches it. This game on one pitch. Ohio State moves on.
Takes one swing. This was really close, fair or foul. From that angle, it looks fair.
And our entire crew, I'm Sloan Martin. We'll see you right back here again in about 30 minutes for the 7